Aloha Shamans, and welcome to EarthStar Sundays at 11:11. So welcome to our little corner of the galaxy here in this place we call EarthStar Spiritual Center in Greensboro, North Carolina, United States of America. So wonderful to have all our friends together again, shamans from all over the world. So thank you for joining us live and also on the replay. So remember, share, like, and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified whenever we have something else I think it's smart to say. So make sure you check in with us today. We do have a chat. So give me a chance to get used to the materials again because we hadn't done this in a few months. So thank you for being here. And let's get started right away. So evidently, with Chinese New Year, February 17th, it's now the fire horse. So it really has given us a sense of transformation, transmutation, and really igniting and reigniting our shamanic purposes. Now that we've come out of actually we're still in wintertime, but it seems like this is bringing us out, allowing us to expand and broaden and heighten our awareness, our consciousness, and allowing us to use our earth superpowers to do our work here on Mother Earth and also in all the other dimensional areas where we as shamans work and live. Yeah. So thank you, Katie. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for being here. Aloha to you and Danny. Thank you so very much. Yeah. All right, so let's get right to the slides. My intention is to have a lesson, and then we'll have a little meditation, prayer time at the end, just a 5-minute thing. And then we'll if you want to have some extra prayer time and all that, we'll try to work out a time where I can be with you also after the show. All right, so let's go right to our slides and start. So this is Sundays at 11:11. So Cosmic Shaman and Aloha Consciousness. And today's lesson, since this is March 1st, 2026, so if Fire Horse is not indicating to you that the world is moving, that the energy is moving, and it is truly ramping up because now we've gone through 2 months of 2026. And as we look at the world stage, we see that there are things happening. The world, the entire Middle East is being transformed. So all over the world, things are happening. So make sure you're on board that horse and just hold on. Okay. All right. So today we're going to talk about Aloha consciousness. So I'm Dale, for those who don't know me. So I'm a Co-Abbot at EarthStar Spiritual Center in Greensboro. And my wife, Jeanne, she's in the background here. So, and we've been doing this since 2002 as far as the church goes. So Aloha consciousness today, want to kind of set the tone, set the foundation for how we're going to proceed. Okay? And this is us. We are EarthStar Spiritual Center, doing this since 2002. We started the Tai Chi Center in 1999 on March 1st, 1999. So we like March 1st. And then we started the church in 2002. So we are a multi-faith church. We're living Aloha. And if you look off to the left, you see our core principles, all living God, love, oneness, heart, and as above, so below. And as you see the diamond, remember this is our diamond soul. And we all live, everyone, everything, everywhere is inside this beautiful diamond. And we just simply move from facet to facet with every lifetime, with every existence, with every thought, every feeling, every word, every action. This is where we are in our beautiful reality of wholeness, which is aloha or love. So think about planetary awareness to galactic consciousness. Remember, we're on the path to be galactic citizens. So we want to make sure that we understand not only our role and our part here on the 3D Mother Earth, but also during this beautiful transition to 4D, 5D, and beyond, and how we can be of service to others. Because that's why we're here. Because remember, most of you listening to this channel, you are ascended beings. So make sure you understand that. All right, so these are some of the topics that we could peruse on our Sundays at 11:11. And also, these are some of the things that we do here at EarthStar. So if there's anything that we can help you with, we can assist you along your journey, just contact us. I have all the information to contact us in the show notes. Okay. And if you like the written word, These are some of the books we've written. So we've written 7 books total, but the first one in 2012 and the last one, the Asian fried chicken, those are kind of well, the Asian fried chicken is a funny book about my life in the South, and the first book was a novel trying to get in some of the Reiki principles. But the other 5 books, they're all about shamanism. So you can go online, and these are available on Amazon, and I have those links also in the show notes. And call or write anytime. Another organization that we belong to is called Connecting Consciousness, and the host of that organization is Simon Parks. He lives in England. This is an international association, and they're very big with the humanitarian projects about to happen. You see that in quotes. Matter of fact, we have a bid for a $10 million humanitarian project here in the Guilford County area. So as you think about how you serve now and how you will serve as this time comes, what are you good at doing? What are your basic skills? What are your exceptional skills? So these are our Earth superpowers, and we will probably have a class here at EarthStar or somewhere else locally, maybe around the May, June time. If you're not sure what your Earth superpowers are, then we can help you with that. Mine happens to be teaching, healing, and protecting. So this is what we do. So our humanitarian projects then, this is going to come about because of all the new awareness, the abundance, the golden age of America, but also of the world, because this is in the works right now. So we've been waiting a while, and just wait a little bit longer, and we're sure as fast as time goes, it will be here before we know it. But one thing about it, just make sure you know what you do, what you're good at doing, and then do that now so that you'll be ready to go. And Simon's, I've got his website in the show notes. All right, so our lesson for today then, to have a foundation for where we're going to go with our EarthStar Sundays at 11:11, will be Aloha consciousness. So our objectives today, just 2 with our time frame. First, we want to define Aloha consciousness. And then the second objective is we want to create a personal acronym for Aloha. Remember the core principles that I showed you on the earlier slide, and I'll show that again soon. Those all living God, love, oneness, heart path, and as above, so below. So we'll give you a chance later on to create your own personal acronym, and think about that for your work this week as you continue your evolution for that humanitarian project. All right, so let's define Aloha consciousness then. The first one on the top, that would probably be a 3D explanation, and that is the ability or to see, or seeing, hearing, feeling. And feeling in this sense in 3D would be the feeling, touching. Okay? So feeling or touching the love in every moment. So how wonderful if we could actually live by seeing, hearing, and feeling or touching the love in every moment. That'd be a very wonderful 3D existence. Now, if you're of the mind to move into a higher dimensional awareness, maybe 4D, which is the density or dimension of love, we could say that sensing, feeling, or knowing the love in every moment. So here you see the 3D elements then of see, hear, and feel. They're all included with the first word in the 4D, and that's sense. Those are our senses. So sensing, and then feeling from the sense of feeling within. So having that knowledge, that knowing, that feeling, maybe some sort of an intuitive nudge. So sensing, feeling, and knowing the love in every moment. And again, that would elevate you and broaden you to a 4D level of being throughout your day. And then should you master that, then we want to move to a 5D or 5th dimensional density type of thinking, awareness, or consciousness. And that would be after we know we can see, hear, and feel the love in every moment. We can sense, feel, and love and know the love in every moment. Then we can be the love in every moment. How wonderful that would be. Being the love in every moment. Truly our purpose for all of eternity. So if we want to know what our purpose is to be the love in every moment. And that would truly take some definite alignment within you, mind, body, and spirit. It would take intention, attention. It would truly take some focus to make sure that we could be love in every moment throughout our 3D day. So these are the basic definitions then of Aloha consciousness. All right, now look at the chart or the core principles we have for EarthStar. So our definition of Aloha consciousness then would be the acronym of A.L.O.H.A, Aloha. Now, when I say Aloha, I mean love. I know there's a lot of definitions for Aloha, especially those of you who have studied the Hawaiian shamanism. Some people want to say peace and harmony, joy, but love contains all of that. So think of Aloha. From my essence, my definition, it means love. Okay? Love in all those dimensional areas too, 3D, 4D, 5D, actually first D, 2D, all the way up to 144D in our universe. And of course, it goes beyond when you go out of our universe, but that's a lesson for another day. Okay, so when I think about all-loving God, how would I explain all-loving God? I would do this in a dimensional sense. The first would be from a 3D fashion. God created, creates, and will create everyone, everything, everywhere. Okay? Now, if I go to a 4D definition, I would want to say that God, now, when I say God, I also mean Mother, Father God, the Spirit, the Aloha, the love that flows through all things for all of eternity. Okay? God has existed forever, going back, up, down, above, below, front, back, everything. And so have we. Okay? So when we think about the fourth dimensional definition of all living God, that would be to me that God is in everyone, everything, everywhere. So the power of the preposition, right? God is in everyone, everything, everywhere. Now, if you don't want to write this down right now, just go to our website, earthstarspiritualcenter.org. And these 5 core principles will be on that first page. And then you can copy that off or write it. Okay? Now, the third dimensional level, I would look at the first statement of all loving God, the A, and that would be that God is everyone, everything, everywhere. So you can understand how that would change your perspectives of all living God, that God created everything, that God is in everyone, everything, and then God is everyone, everything. So it makes you or helps you to take notice the next time you maybe get upset with someone and you start thinking, well, that person or that thing or this place is God. Okay? Yeah. All right, so the next one, L, love. Love is the eternal purpose of everyone and everything for all of eternity. So we don't want to be too confused on what our purpose in life is, because our purpose in life, this life and all our other lives for all of eternity. Remember, above, below, within, without, and all around, all those lives we live, all the parallel lives, the alternate lives, our purpose in every single one of those for all of eternity is to be loved, to learn about love, to create with love. Just to be marinated with love. So that's our purpose. So that way, if you're ever deciding about you really don't understand your purpose in life, well, your purpose in life is to be loved. Now, the next part of that is to decide or to figure out how you will express that love. And that's something we can help also, either with a shamanic life coaching session or come to the Earth Superpower class that we'll have later on in the spring. Okay? So that's our love. Okay? And we share this love through our service to others. Okay? Remember the polarity of Mother Earth here, 3D, is their service to self and service to others. And self-love is love, yes. Of course, the way we think about it is that we want love to be our eternal purpose, and we want to share this love in our service to others. All right, next one, O, or oneness. Oneness is being able to acknowledge and to know that you are one. You are a unique expression of our one infinite creator. Okay? And that is through your abilities, gifts, goals, powers, skills, and talents. So in other words, our Earth superpowers. That's what those are. So we're all one in the greater wholeness of life. Okay? Each of us is an individual facet or unique expression of our one infinite creator. So when you look at the diamond in the picture, that is us. That's God. That's us. That's everything, anything, everything. everywhere is inside this diamond, and we are inside this diamond for all of eternity. We just simply, when we have another lifetime, we just move to another facet. Or just think, when you have another thought, you move to another facet. Or perhaps you know who your soul group is, and that's usually going to be your friends, right? Friends, you hop around on each particular facet, and you may live there for 1,000 years, 100 years, maybe 1,000,000 years, and then you move on. Or maybe you're tired of that soul group, and you move on to another facet without it. And that's the way that works. So that is our oneness. Okay? All right, H. H is heart path. For us here at EarthStar, Jeanne and me. So what we do is we know that we walk the talk and we talk the walk. Now we can also view this in 3 dimensions. The first one, like we talked about earlier, is to see, hear, and feel the love in every moment, being in the heart path. That's 3D. 4D is to sense, feel, and know the love in every moment. And then 5D is to be the love in every moment. So that would be our heart path. And for our acronym, H would mean heart. And then A is as above, so below, as within, so without. So the larger patterns in life, so the macro patterns are reflected by the smaller or micro patterns in life, and vice versa. So when we want to know something about the cosmos, we simply just have to go to our physical body, and we'll find a very similar comparison or analogy located within the physical body. And if we want to understand the physical body in a broader sense, we simply just look to the cosmos, look to the stars, to the planets, the galaxy, the universe, the multiverse. And there we will find a similar reaction. If you've ever seen those pictures when people, for instance, have pictures of the beautiful electrical grid that goes throughout the entire universe, it looks just like the neurons that flow through our body and our brain. Okay? So you've seen those pictures, I'm sure. So those are our 5 words that we would use to explain aloha. So all loving God, love, oneness, heart path, and as above, so below. Okay? And if you have any questions or have anything you'd like to add on the chat, just simply just write in and you can share that too. Okay? All right, our next slide is going to be give you a chance to see if you can do that. So if you will, for your goal for this week, think about your aloha consciousness and just write down on a piece of paper, A.L.O.H.A, and come up with as many words as you can. This is going to help identify your earth superpowers also. So write as many words as you like, and this can be people, places, and things, okay? Nouns and verbs and everything you can think of. So for A, for L, O, H, and A. And then once you get through, and this may take a whole week. You may be just, as you're thinking about it, your energy field, you may decide to just keep a little blank sheet of paper and just fill in those letters, those words throughout the week. And then by the end of the week, go back and circle your strongest 3s or your favorite 3 words. And then after your favorite 3 words, try to get it down to where you now circle your favorite word. Okay. And this will definitely help you to know what your earth superpowers are. So what's your favorite word that describes aloha with the A, with the L, O, H, and an A? Okay. So that would be your exercise for the week. So think about doing that. Give it some thought. Roll it around. It used to be in the olden days, we used a dictionary. So you'd have to go through all the A's, but now we've got all that on computer, on our phone. So whenever you pick a word that goes in that spot, do a synonym for that word, and just go on Google or something and just type the word in and have synonym afterward. And maybe you'll find a lot of other words that really, as you tweak it, that's a better word. And that's what you want. You want the best word to describe you and your aloha consciousness. And that way, that'll carry you through the week. All right. Great job with that. Good. All right. Now I wanted to come down to our healing and prayer meditation time. So this would just maybe be about 5 minutes. And if you, the way the energy is going to be set up here, if you want or need additional healing, prayer, or meditation time, just know that this energy is going to carry with you after the broadcast goes off. Okay. So just turn on some nice music that you use during your meditation, or perhaps you just do this in your own quiet time or you're outside. Okay? So just know that the energy that is built up for this, allow the prayer, allow the healing, allow it to flow into your body. Okay? Mind, body, and spirit, every cell, every strand of DNA, every meridian, every chakra, each and every atom and subatomic particle. Allow this energy to flow through you if you like to use it for healing. And remember, if you're going to use this for prayer, just simply say a nice little prayer to Mother, Father, God, or the spirit that flows through all things, or the love that flows through all things. That great essence, that great infinite energy of love and peace and harmony that we know now is you. So make sure when you do that prayer, you pray that out and know that when you're doing it on this broadcast, that it's going to go out to the cyber world. So all this wonderful energy will go out to the entire planet, allowing all the resources of Mother Earth to reflect to you the answers to your prayers, and also to give you some things to work with throughout the week. So just make sure that you stay relaxed throughout the week. As these little nuances hit you in an intuitive way or perceptive way, you'll know that you can use this wonderful energy for your healing, prayer, and meditation. Okay. All right, so just go ahead and get yourself nice and relaxed. Remember the Taoist quote from A.L.O.H.A, empty yourself of everything. Let your mind rest at peace. Returning to the source is stillness, which is the way of nature. So just relax, nothing else to do, nowhere else to be, except right here, right now, in your dimensional space, in beautiful meditation, healing, and prayer. And now just continue to feel the space around you. You may feel some light around you. It could be a rainbow color light. It could be a specific color light. Allow that light to flow into every part of your body, especially if you're using this for healing time. Allow this light to flow right to the place where you wish to have healing. Understand the lesson involved with this healing. What is your body, mind, and spirit attempting to teach you? Release this energy. Allow this energy to flow through you, around you, and outside of you as you release once you've learned the lesson. And these could be deep-seated, lifelong lessons. But find a way to release that energy. Bless it with love and thankfulness to all those involved to help you with this lesson. If you have specific prayers, I pray with you. And may Mother, Father, God, and the love and the aloha that flows through all things grant you and bestow upon you the wonderful intentions, the focus of your prayer. Bring to you this week wonderful abundance, wonderful healing, a wonderful knowing and a consciousness of aloha, allowing this to flow into every part of your life, home, work, and play, mind, body, and spirit, with everyone, everything, everywhere, every time, place, and space. May you find the solace and the tranquility and the serenity of being in purely aloha state. This is our divine purpose. So be your divine purpose and find yourself in this beautiful state of aloha. Let me just extend my hands up and just continue this energy. There we go. Just begin to feel this energy that's flowing through you. With this Reiki energy, Huna energy, beautiful golden light chi energy, rainbow light energy, the white light of the Christ, Mary Magdalene energy. Allow your body to be filled. And if you will, just take that energy and just hold it in your hands, turn your palms to each other so you can feel it. And then just bring all that energy right to your chest. Just hold it there. And just remember, God created everyone, everything, everywhere. God is in everyone, everything, everywhere, and that's you. And God is everyone, everything, everywhere for all of eternity. And this is you. Remember who you are. Remember your divinity. You're pretty special. Now feel this love coursing through your body, this aloha. And this is the best way I know to express aloha consciousness, is to be aloha in every moment. So many blessings to you. Thanks for joining us here today. Thanks for being with us. Hope to see you next week. EarthStar Sundays at 11:11. I'll try to keep it around 30 to 45 minutes. I know everybody's very busy. And remember to like and subscribe and share this video. That would be great. That way we can change those algorithms in YouTube and have a better ranking. Okay? So thank you for being here. Let me give you a little acrostic or a little picture for aloha clap. Okay, we're already on 3. We're going to clap. 1, 2, 3. Pow. Good. Wonderful. Outstanding. Thanks for being here. You have a great week. If you have any other prayer concerns or any other healing concerns, you certainly can text. Give me a call. Okay. And maybe you'd even like to visit. Set up a life coaching session. Okay, that'd be great. So you take care. Jeanne and I send you our love and much aloha. All right, let me give you an exit thing and we're good to go.